Time now for Thrifty Thursday. Feeding a family of 6 for under $10. Looks good. We were setting up.
A lot of fresh stuff out here, yeah.
Yes, this one is kind of like finishing up the last bit of produce you might have in your garden.
Okay.
So all of those vegetables came from my parents' garden, minus the potatoes and the
That's a big garden.
Yeah,
they must
had
be
a huge
green thumbs there.
Yes, they did a great job. So, and it was perfect for the soup. So this one is
making cheeseburger soup.
Yeah, cheeseburger soup. This one's delicious. The biggest, now this one we're going to have to use coupons to make this one work out right. Velveeta cheese. It's kind of expensive, but right now at Walmart they actually have it on sale for $5.88 for this big one. And now I'm doubling the recipe for my family, but that's still, you're only using half of this. So we're
doubling is half of it, so you can still make it again.
Yes,
right?
you can. So I would recommend making 4 times and freeze it. Then you have a really super fast meal. But you're going to have to go to my website, livingonacoupon.com, and there is a coupon for $1 off of any 2 pounds of cheese. This is, you're going to end up buying 2 bricks of this, and when you break it down, since we're only using half of it, you're only spending a little over $1. It's like $1.94 worth of this cheese.
So you need the price at Walmart plus the coupon that you have on your.
And the nice thing about it is at Walmart, we live in their test market, so they will actually double. They will price match our competitors' doublers around here, and we have a couple stores that do, like Kmart is right now, Albertsons does, Ridley does every now and then. So come really anytime this week, you can match Kmart's doublers, and making that cheese only $3.88.
Wow.
And cheese is usually pretty expensive too.
Yes,
So
it is.
That's
so
a big
that's
deal
really
right there.
good. So that's really like your main piece of it. Otherwise, the hamburger, brown it up. I like to, obviously you're going to use some flour to kind of thicken it up. I like to buy the 80% lean beef. Granted, it's got more fat in it, but it's a lot cheaper. It's going to be about $1.50 a pound cheaper.
And is that with coupons, or are you just going to Fred Meyer, Walmart, whatever?
Yeah, that's really just anywhere on average. 80% lean meat is going to cost you about $2.47 or so a pound.
I buy it's like $6.
It is.
Yeah, with less fat and maybe tastes a little bit better. But
yeah, but by buying it with the more fat in it, then that way you can just drain off the fat and you're going to save yourself a fortune. So do that, drain the fat, and with what little bit is still left in the meat, add your flour to the meat in the pan, in the hot skillet, and just kind of mix it around that way. The flour will absorb what left of the moisture is in there, and then when you add that to your liquid soup, it won't get, sometimes when you try to make a gravy, it gets all clumpy from the and it won't
never
do that.
mixes in well. I'm terrible at that.
But if you mix it in with that, whatever your meat is that you have, that hot meat, it'll absorb that grease, and then when you put it into the liquid, it won't get clumpy like that, and it'll make a beautiful soup. So yeah, so that's my trick on that one. Otherwise, all the vegetables, you just peel your potatoes, chop them all up, throw it in there pretty much. As I said, I got all these vegetables and they went into the soup. So really just kind of clean out what you have in your freezer. Bread is another thing. You don't have to be Susie Homemaker and make your own bread all the time.
Rhodes rolls.
They have you can't go wrong.
Really good
stuff. You can't go wrong. And they have these ones that warm and serve. You can always find them on sale for $1.99. Even Albertsons always has them at that price. They literally, you put them in the oven frozen, and in 12 minutes you've got rolls. So
they have cinnamon rolls too. That's just a personal side note that I know is really good. And is it just kind of mix and match on the vegetables, or do you recommend certain vegetables to go in the soup?
It really is. The recipe, usually I'll put like celery in it. I didn't have any celery on hand, so I just didn't put any in it. I put bell pepper in it, carrots, potatoes. Really just whatever you've got, throw it in there. The more vegetables, the better, and then your kids don't even know they're in there. As they saw me chopping up, they're like, oh, you just put a bell pepper in there, but
And what's this?
Oh, and then that's my favorite, sour cream. But it's kind of yummy just to put a dollop of sour cream on it, or you could chop up some bacon and throw it on top. Whatever you want to do to kind of doll it up.
And what was the total price on this one today?
It ends up being just a little over $9. I think it's So it's again really cheap by using those coupons. Break down that cheese.
Pretty cool stuff. We appreciate you coming in here, helping people eat some delicious meals, because we've been trying these recipes at home on our own. And, of course, they're saving you a lot of money as well. Grab those coupons. What was the website again?
Livingonacoupon.com.
There you go. That'll get you your coupon for the Velveeta cheese, which, of course, key ingredient in cheeseburger soup. Thanks so much for being with us again this morning.